Alright folks, MinMax Munchkin back with another video. Today I don't have a D&D related topic at hand. This is not Dungeons and Dragons related, but it is relevant for this channel, it is relevant for this video and all future videos because, well, tech problems affect all of us. And I literally wasn't able to record videos for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I had some major problems. I didn't record any of my D&D sessions, and yeah, it was basically a pain in the ass. So I managed to fix my problems, but I'm fairly certain a lot of people are experiencing same or similar problems that I was experiencing for the past 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, that's why I decided to just release this video, even though it's not really related to my channel. But you know, if somebody who has these problems just happens to find this video, and if you're that person, feel free to watch it by the end. I'm gonna try to do my best to explain how I managed to fix my problems. Before that, I do make a point in all my videos to shout out all of my Patreon patrons, especially now because they've been supporting me for the past 2 or 3 months. I do have a few more people in here, few new patrons, but all of these are mostly old ones. And even though I wasn't releasing videos, all of you guys on this list, you continued supporting me. Most of you didn't leave, didn't cancel your subscriptions, your pledges. So yeah, I'm really thankful for that. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna have some major announcements in the next couple of days, maybe even later today. I'm not sure. We'll see. Basically, long story short, I am gonna be releasing a lot of new videos in a very short amount of time. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So quickly, just Aidan Harth, Albert Kwak, BardlyManHardlyTrying. I'm already butchering your names. Oldham, Bredwin, Bryan Moten, Pell, CI6658, Clay, Adekoya, Corry Williams, Darth Xín, Frank Fan, Gary Course, Jared Henderson, Jeremy Helton, C Alcazar, Kaleron, Larry Hocken, Mannozi Stefano, Matthew Collins, Matthew Ewing, Mike, PrimalBassBoost, Rich Milian, Rogor, Sean, Spiffay, SuburbanHell, Troy Kale, Will Ketterer, your boy Fox, Zachary Bradley. Sorry once again for butchering your names, but also thank you very much for your continued support once again. And with that said, I do want to get into the meat of the matter. So if you are using GeForce Experience, if you have a laptop with mobile graphics card of an older generation, or even if you just don't even use GeForce Experience, you just have some type of shadow play or whatever, I'm pretty certain that it kind of like stopped working at some point during the past 2 or 3 weeks for you, because it stopped working for me. I wasn't sure whether it was Windows update that's not compatible with the software. I wasn't sure whether it was some kind of firewall, antivirus update, God knows what, right? So I kind of went ahead, tried to fix the problem on my own. Nothing worked. I tried system restores. I don't even know what I tried. I tried a bunch of things. None of those worked. What worked is basically installing the older version of GeForce Experience. However, that's easier said than done. NVIDIA decided to roll like a forced update of GeForce Experience, and you have to go through some additional pains and hoops in order to downgrade your version of GeForce Experience. It's not as simple as uninstalling your current version and installing the older one. It's just gonna auto-update, and yeah, you're not gonna do anything. So I tried to figure out on my own how to do it. I wasn't successful, but through some Google foo, through clicking on a bunch of forums, blogs, and just random links on the internet that are kind of relevant for my issue, I managed to stumble across this particular forum topic on GeForce forums. Basically, as I suspected, I'm not the only guy who uses in-game overlay. It's not just for recording videos, it's also useful for taking screenshots. It's like very fast. You can see like your frame rate in game. You don't even have to like record videos. You can just you can use it for like frame measuring, like a frame measuring tool. It's really very, very handy, and I'm sure some people also use it for streaming your games on Twitch, YouTube, I don't even know. So whatever you're using in-game overlay for, and it's no longer working for you, I'm gonna, like, after watching this video, I'm pretty certain you're gonna be able to fix your problem. Now, how do you diagnose the problem? Well, in this particular case, this particular problem was as soon as you open GeForce Experience and click around, drivers tab, whatever, it says that you need to update your driver. It says that your driver is not it's not the newest, like the version, it needs to be updated, right? And then you go to drivers, you check for updates, and it says that you have the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. I tried installing the newer drivers manually. It also doesn't work. Why? Because, well, if you go to the details of these drivers, you can pretty much like ascertain that starting from this version of the driver, they stopped supporting all the GPUs. Yeah, as you can see, including they are no longer be they are no longer be supporting mobile Maxwell Pascal, whatever, like these older GPUs that are installed in a lot of these like couple years old laptops, which mine is as well, right? So yeah, basically what you need to do is go to this forum post and then follow the steps with some changes, because I don't believe you need to set your driver version and your GeForce Experience version that low. As you can see, the dude who suggested this course of action suggested that you download the older version of the driver and the older version of GeForce Experience. And if you're watching this video, like, I can assure you that I am using the newer version of a Game Ready driver and also the newer version of GeForce Experience. So basically, in my own case, I was kind of lucky because I record these YouTube videos and I was pretty certain that this version of the GeForce Experience worked. I wasn't sure about this one. I tried this one, it didn't work, so I just uninstalled it using the steps in this topic, and then installed this one, and as you can see, this is the version that works, the version of GeForce Experience. This one works with this version of the Game Ready driver. I'm not sure about the driver and GeForce Experience version compatibility. That might be different for you if you're using even older graphics card than me. I don't really know. You would have to try this like on your own. I did, like, I uninstalled and installed a bunch of times before I managed to land on the, well, this version, right? So pretty much sure that this version, you know, like it's the one that worked for me. And if you started experiencing in-game overlay problems like just for 2 or 3 weeks, basically ever since the 2 newest versions of GeForce Experience came out, I'm pretty certain this is the version of GeForce Experience that's gonna work for you. Now, yeah, basically you would have to go download this. Also on the official website of GeForce, you would have to go ahead and download the driver. In this case, I'm pretty certain it's like this one for you, but it might be a bit older one for you as well. I don't know, find your graphics card, if it's like even an older version, I don't know, like 500 series or something, I don't know, like just find your GeForce graphics card, download the latest driver for that one, and you are now set. So yeah, basically, this software, the Wagnar's DDU, is the one that's going to be very important for this. However, a couple of things that you do not have to do. You do not have to uninstall Intel software and drivers and do the clean reinstall that way. The only thing you need to do, well, at least that's what worked for me, is go to options, you click all 4 of these. Even though it says not recommended, I do recommend you to do this because this is what I did and this is what worked for me. So try that first. There's no problems at the moment, all of my games work just fine. So yeah, go ahead and click all of these 4 options. After you do that, all you have to do is select GPU from the drop down menu here, select NVIDIA, and then clean and do not restart option in the middle over here. After you click that, it's gonna take like a minute, 2, or maybe even 3, I don't know. After it finishes, you close the program, you restart your computer, and then do all of these other steps. I do want to mention that rebooting your computer, restarting your computer is very important. I forgot to restart my computer a first couple of times, and every time I forgot to restart my computer, I was reverted back to the newest version of the GeForce Experience, so make sure you do that. One thing also, do make sure that you disconnect from Wi-Fi. I forgot to do it the first 2 times. I was just kind of like skimming through this. I was like, I didn't even read this, to be honest. So disconnect from the internet, make sure to do that. And after you do that, make sure you do this as well. This is probably the most important part, the hosts file. So what that is gonna do, if you go to System32 drivers like Windows, right? What that's gonna do is basically it's gonna prohibit GeForce Experience from downloading new updates, right? So it's still gonna be able to, you're still gonna be able to log in, you're still gonna be able to use the software online. It's just not gonna update ever again, right? So it's gonna stay at this version forever, right? As long as you have it installed on your computer, or I don't know, maybe until you take a hammer and smash your computer for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know, like, so yeah. Basically that's it. In-game overlay works. As you can see, if I click it, it works just fine. You can select all the options just like it worked before. Yeah, basically this is it, guys. This is how to fix it. If you don't understand some of these steps, one more thing though, if you are having problems accessing and editing and saving your hosts file, I do recommend downloading Notepad++. It's a free program. You can just go ahead and you know, find it online in Google and download it that way. Basically, yeah, it's like a free program. Just download it, blah blah whatever, and use it that way. That, you know, like if you make any changes, for example, these last two lines, which I just copy and pasted from here and then copy and pasted there. Yeah, basically you need to put those in there, save the file, but if you go ahead and save, it's your ordinary Notepad is gonna say that you can't do it, you know, and the Notepad++ does give you access, administrator access right away. It's very handy, yeah, basically you can do it that way. So yeah, save right away, that's how it works. And after you do all of that, basically, yeah, like you're done. Like just restart your computer once again. Basically restart your computer after all of these changes. When you uninstall, restart. When you install, restart. When you change your hosts file, even though it doesn't say that you need to restart your computer, restart it just for good measure, just to be on the safe side. And after all of that, yeah, basically restart once again. Run GeForce Experience. You can log in. As you can see, I'm logged in. I know I have a weird name, just ignore it. Yeah, it works. Like, as you can see, I'm recording this video. It works just fine. If you have any questions, if you have something that you do not understand, because I was kind of all over the place, I'm not really into step-by-step guides. Well, I kind of am, but I'm doing it in a different manner. Make sure to ask me in the comments down below. I'm gonna do my best to explain it to you as clearly and as simply as possible. For all of you people who are watching my videos just for Dungeons and Dragons content, now that I've managed to fix this technical difficulty, I'm gonna be releasing more videos. Stay tuned for an announcement. I'm gonna be announcing something probably very exciting for me. Well, for me it's definitely very exciting, but probably very exciting for you as well, because, you know, like, you're here to get new videos and get new content and get interesting character ideas and concepts and builds. So there's gonna be some of that. And yeah, leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this. Like, share, comment, subscribe if this video ultimately ends up the one that helps you. I do appreciate every interaction with my channel videos. That helps me grow the channel, right? That tells the YouTube algorithm to consider my video for more promotion on their website. So yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, with that said, MinMax Munchkin out, and talk to you soon.